I sort of speak from the three M's, and I'll go through each of those, but usually we start with modeling, masking, and then myth busting. Those are the real priorities for us at this time. When I think of modeling, it's very important for children to see their parents, community leaders, role models complying with the masking policy, because if we do it, they're going to be more likely to follow those leads. We know how challenging that is with younger children especially, but also the adolescents can be challenging as well. So when it comes to the mask, we have to get creative about that. You know, it's very appropriate to try different flavors of masks, different materials. Those children that have a lot of tactile sensitivities do a lot better with cloth or something besides those paper masks that stick to the back of your ears. It also helps to use some devices that help with the positioning of the mask on the face and the comfort level, whether you use hair dye ties or even use little extenders at the back. You have to get really creative and try some different things. And it's really important to find some of those masks that are sort of child-friendly. Maybe it's their favorite superhero. I think what's happened, and I've certainly seen that, is when we turn the ingenuity of the American system in open, a lot of creative things come out of that. And so everyone has been coming in into my office with some really unique and different masks that seem to be very effective and really help with the compliance with the children. And then the next thing is really to bust the myths. I think it's really important to let your children know, and especially even your adolescents, talk to them honestly about how masking really does make a difference. There's no question. We know that masking, universally used, does decrease the spread of the virus. It's one of the simplest, least expensive things we can do. And with school opening up here in the next few weeks, it's very important that we work on practicing compliance with masking. So at this time, if you really want to help your children tolerate and comply with use of the mask, practice doing that now. Start out with maybe a short amount of time. Manipulate the position. Get them very comfortable. Make sure the material that it's made of is comfortable for them. Let them play with their mask on. And then again, encourage, support, lots of positive praise when they comply. A little bit of groundwork laid now will be very helpful with the first day of school. And then the last thing with myth busting, we also want to make sure that it's relevant, true, simple, speak to the language of your child's level. It's not to scare them, but to just answer questions about viruses and how they enter the nose and the mouth. And by covering that area, you can prevent the spread of the virus.